Hey, hi everyone. So today we are going to learn Python and I'm going to take simple VS Code today. So you guys are going to just code with me and it's going to be pretty basic. This is week one. As I code, I'll explain certain things and you can do it along with me if you want. I'm doing it for my own reference as well so that anytime, even me for that matter, come in future and refer this. This is going to be that easy. So I'll create a folder in VS Code as week one, and I'll be putting few questions over here, and I'm going to solve them like right now. So let us start with something very simple. Fine. Just a second. Yeah, let us do this one first. Mm, yeah. First, we'll start with this one. I hope you guys know how to use VS Code, so I'll name a folder as 1.py. And here is the question. Print the first five positive integers in an ascending order with one number in each line. Oh, sorry for that. So with one number in each line. So what I do is, one second, here. So you have used the normal print statement and you can write one. So this thing you can just copy paste it for 5 times and change it. You have much more faster ways of doing this, but this is pretty basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So run the code Python debugger, Python file, and here you have the output. So your output is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, everything is fine. Let's go on with the next one. That is 2.py. Let me paste a question here. No. Okay, the second question is on this, that we have to print this pattern. So to print this pattern, it is simple. You use the print statement and you type star once, and then you again copy it and put 2 stars. Copy it, 3 stars, and then you copy it again and 4 stars, and copy it again and 5 stars. And we run this code Python debugger, and here you have the output. But there is a much more simpler way of doing this using the same print. So here you will be learning one more concept, that is the use of string multiplication. So what I have here is I put a star in here, so it prints once. Network issue. Yep, I am back. So this is string multiplication. And let's run the code. So you see, we get the exact same thing over here. So exact same thing. And this is one more concept. We'll use this thing later. Let's go with the third program. So the third program is accept an integer as an here. Accept an integer as an input and print that square as output. So first thing it says accept an integer. So I take an x as an integer, typical mathematician int, then input to take as input from the thing. And inside input you can put a message, which I don't think so is available in C or C++. So you can put a custom message here, that is enter a integer, yeah. So this gets displayed, input gets into the variable x, and I do nothing, print print. I can do x into x, one method, or there's something x into x into 2. That what this does is this does the square. This is the exponential operator. So when I press F5 and run it, So it asks for an integer, I enter 4. So I need to get 16 and I get it. Suppose instead of square, we have it as cube. So over here, I just put 3 and we'll get it. Just to format the thing, I use colon here. Okay, so let's run this thing. Enter an integer, I enter 16. So 16 cube is 4096. Please calculate and check if it's right or wrong. There is one more method that I would love to implement here. That is using one line itself. So let me do it in a new program that would be better. So that would be 3.1.py. So over here, what do I do is, wait, let me paste the previous question here. Okay. So I just put the print, print, print. Inside the print function, I'll put the square of the number is and the square of the number. But here I'm not taking any input, so how would that be possible? I would take the input inside this thing itself. I don't think so it is recommended, but why not just try it? So int of input of enter and integer. I take the integer, it gets inputted, and I get the square of it. So to get the square of it, I use the exponential operator 2. So this thing is for input and this part is for the output. So when I run this thing in using, oh wait, sorry. So when I run this thing using a Python debugger, it asks me to enter an integer. I enter 12. The square number is 144. I have a doubt here. First, I put print the square of the number is. Why doesn't the square of the number is come first and then input the integer? So what I was expecting here was first it would come like this is what I had expected. Let me show it to you. So certain things even I don't know. When I get to know about it in the next class, maybe I'll explain. So then I thought this would be the output of which this is the output I expected. The square of the number is, then on the next line it will ask me to enter an integer. I enter 12 and next line it gives me 144. This is the output I expected. So output I expected. But how, yeah, this is expected output, but the actual output is, so the actual output you can see it here. I'll copy it and paste it here. You guys can refer it. Enter integer, the square of number is 144. That is how it needs to work, and it works like that. Okay. Hey, hi, I am back after a very long time with a few more set of questions. Sorry to keep you people waiting, so let's begin. So next one would be 4.py, and here is a simple question which I have. Accept two integers as input and print the sum as output. So I can do x equal to int of input of enter number one. Copy paste, enter number two. I change the variable to y, and then I print it. Print the sum of the two numbers is, what is it going to be? X plus y. This seems to be fair enough. So when I run it, syntax error, you forgot a comma. Yes, I did forget a comma. Yep, now run this. Enter number one, 45, enter number two, 85. Sum is 130, absolutely right. Yep, stream is running fine. Okay, fine. Can I do some cut shorting in this thing? I want it shorter. Is it possible over here? Let me think. One thing is I can take x and y as a list of numbers and do it, but that becomes advanced. I can take x and y as input in the print statement itself. Let's try that thing. Okay, so print. Okay, why not just copy this thing? So I take it, but two numbers, can I take it as out and input? Wait, let me try this thing. I have something crazy that is going on, which might be totally wrong and absurd. X comma y, and here I put a comma and I do this. So is this thing going to work? Let me make the above line as a comment, go down and bring this thing up. So I'm taking x, y as inputs in a single line. Let's try 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, it works. Oh no, not there. Down over here, 56. And the number 269. Sum is 125. Yep, it works. So this is a new way that you can do it. I never knew that before. I tried it now. Right now I got it. So let's go to the next question, 5.py. And let me get the question for you. It is still loading for me. Today I'm having a lot of internet issue. So please bear with me. Did it load? It is still loading. Hmm. So having a network issue, I will start a new stream right now with a better connectivity. Uh, I'll see if I can continue this stream, or else I'm going to create a new stream and continue with the same thing. Thank you guys for your patience.